It's Wednesday, and I just stopped at the bank. Got not one, but 2 envelopes filled with money. Hey, Chell,
Yeah.
You excited to get picked up by Gary driving a Hyundai Tucson? It's built in 2022.
Whoa.
I know. Crazy shit. Stop 1. Stop 1 successful. And then to stop 2, which is this little restaurant up here.
My bad, right? Just picking up the Mini. And this shop is amazing. I told Robert this has to be our next car, or that yellow one. But look how cute this shop is. They have like old-timey, like I think barber chairs. Like right there, and right there. And it's just a cool old shop. Anyways. Hello.
Street towards South 59th Avenue, then turn right onto South 59th
I'm taking my shoes off because my feet don't fit on the pedal.
Shoes are off, everybody. He's ready to go. Oh.
Pennies.
So we were just at a Porsche dealer, and then we pass a Porsche Taycan. Robert goes, "This guy wishes he could be us." 2 minutes later, because we were at a stoplight, the dude rolls down his window and he's like, "Yo, can I take a picture of it?" Robert was right.
First drive was moderately successful. We just went to Walmart, got a bunch of water. The front fender lining thing is kind of coming off, which is cool. It's riveted in place, so I don't know how we're going to fix that right away. So we're going to not worry about it. First stop of the trip's actually the Biscayne National Park, so that's going to be fun. National Park with the Mini, with the boy, and a Chell. Come on, more than that. We did have some wind this morning. It looks good. Awesome. As you come up, we'll take your masks from you. For dramatic resurgence.
Whatever.
Back to land. Getting dinner after our fun Biscayne National Park experience. It's a Lincoln log house. Thank you. Truck for scale. We're at the Home Depot. Gotta grab some supplies to try to put that fender back on. Somebody is sleepy. Oh my
It
goodness.
says Robert is here. Robert is here!
We made it to the Everglades National Park in our little Mini. My duct tape little fender repair job here is, it's doing something. I don't think it'll leave the car now, which is nice. And I picked up a couple of small tools. Look at this guy. What a unit.
He missing a leg.
Just getting after it. This is downright one of the most unpleasant situations I've ever been in. The bugs here are a thing of fucking nightmares. It's horrible. Pardon my language, everyone, but I've gotten bit by everything. I'm getting bit by bugs right now. What is happening? This tent, I'm relying on it more than I ever have before in my life. It's the morning. We frantically set up our tent. The bugs are insane here. Just everything is covered. We stopped at an overlook. The bugs actually aren't that bad now that we're not at the campsite. It's just a little lake overlook. Nice with the sunrise going on in the background and stuff, but this ain't my type of place, let me tell you. This one's called 9 Mile Pond. Probably about 9 miles long if I had to guess. Chell's having a great time. These two bugs are trying to play leapfrog. We passed on doing one trailhead, but we got the windbreakers on full kill now. The bugs didn't seem too bad on this one, so we're gonna do this little 0.2 mile boardwalk. Because, you know, we gotta see the park. And there's some other people at this one. So. Oh, fish. I don't think there's ever been a way to show how comically small this car is. This is a normal parking space. Pinelands Trail. Somebody doesn't like Pinelands, apparently. 0.4 miles of excellence. It is interesting. There's a pine forest here. And the pines are super interesting as well. Got a bit of a scenery change. This sign is both informative and correct.
But not by the National Park.
A little bit more sightseeing. I can't say I've ever seen that one before. So there's vultures, there's bears, there's panthers, and there's alligators here.
Oh my.
Oh my, indeed. Look at those big ones.
What? There's a bottom feeder too. Do you see that in the water? It's like
I would like me to point out that there is a bloomed lily pad, and that's pretty cool. Where's the mango tree?
Right back. That's a mango tree right there.
Oh, yep, there's the mango. Boop. It doesn't look like it, but there's a whole river under there.
I've been eating it.
The fishies are eating the mango. The turtle. Oh, puppy. That's a pretty cool looking tree.
Look at how many air plants there are. So many. This tree is covered. Continental US.
There was a missile here. The road's closed to commemorate the swamp puppy sighting. Smoothies. Step 2 is canes. Because canes sounded good. Chell likes West Malone. Water tornado. I don't know what those are called. They keep happening right there, which is interesting. We were gonna do the loop road, but then we missed the turn. I never saw a sign or anything. There wasn't even really a good sign for the visitor center. We drove by that and had to make a U-turn too. There's a big cypress. There's a road. Ignore that. Made it to Tampa, and Mini.
We're in Bradenton.
Oh my goodness, for verity, we made it to Tampa, and A, look how small this little guy is in behind the wheel of a Suburban, just the roof. But B, the brakes kind of stopped working, so we're gonna go to the auto parts store and go get some dinner and see if we could sort out how to fix up this little guy before we continue onward. Also, we're working from home here for a week, so working on the Mini today. We got the radiator out, we changed the oil, and we got a brake caliper leak. It's a beautiful Wednesday, and we're at the DeSoto National Monument.
Hi.
You're gonna make people dizzy, Robert.
Probably.
It's a good place to put a fort over there.
Right, but little darling. Ba-da-da-dum,
Crab lady has crabs. Oh! Run away!
Honey. Honey.
Oh! It's a shell mound.
Driveways with them.
It's a mound of you.
Babs.
Spiderweb is what Chell was babsing about.
Oh, you can see all the little spiders.
Is there babies in it?
Oh, yeah, like right there. Maybe he was next to it.
I feel like a proper retiree now. Swamp bugs are out in full force tonight, Chell.
Hi.
Acty! Small car. Big golf cart, small Chell car. And I are at the beach today. It's Friday, and also we got Sailor, special guest. There's dolphins, but they're gonna make sure that I wait until I put my phone away before coming out.
You can see the little pool right there.
Maybe.
Right there.
Oh, there he goes. Look at that. We got him, boys. Live action of Chell trying to catch it, and it trying to walk towards my feet.
He's coming for you. Ah, don't shoot at me. Why is he circling like me? Oh, this would be so much easier with goggles.
Yeah?
Yep.
Just open your eyes under the salt water. You got this.
Oh yeah, because that's gonna be great. That's gonna be great.
I'll follow up if Chell actually gets the crab. I didn't get a photo because I left my phone, but she had a fun beach day. So did Sailor.
I got two.
So did I.
I got two.
Yeah, she got 2 crabs. And then I got my chips.
That's the most important part of the day. Mr. Master Chef Malachi cooked us some breakfast.
He's
What a
so
cutie.
cute. Apparently everybody is sad that I'm leaving. Group hug.
I'll see you later.
It's Saturday at 3 a.m. We got the little guy warming up, all packed up, ready to go. I lowered the seats down. We changed the oil. We got fresh coolant, fresh belt. So, new caliper, adjusted brakes. Should be good to go. We got basically a 6.5 hour ride right off the bat up to Georgia. And, you know, if anything eventful happens, I'll see you on the way, but if not, we'll see you in Georgia. First 150 miles. Check the fuel. Got fuel, checked the oil, did all the things. Everything's looking good so far.
Jimmy Carter, 39th President of the United States.
And then, the president. This is the Jimmy Carter National Historical Park. This is the Jimmy Carter boyhood home and farm. They got a scarecrow out there. We got some cock-a-doodle-doo boys. Well, hello to you too, sir. The shower head is a favorite. This is what the boyhood home looked like on the outside. They got a replica of the old... Oh no, that wasn't the boyhood home. I think this is the boyhood home. That was their house afterwards. Because their boyhood home had the windmill next to it. Correction, I'm a silly goose. This is the service station.
which was quite common in rural communities because they provided the basic necessities that had to be bought.
We used to ride these babies for miles. We've got the blacksmith shop. I got an anvil. Bet you that's heavy. It's the next door neighbor's house.
When work was done, a heavy rain made the fields too wet to hold on plow and open cotton bolls.
I'm getting eaten by bugs, but there's some mules. Unfortunately, Bobo, the black cat, he has skin allergies, so he's under medical supervision right now. That's what the sign said. So no cats, apparently. Very upsetting. I got peanut butter ice cream and Chell's trying to get some okra. The last little stop of the Jimmy Carter Park. Feet Chell. This is the Andersonville Cemetery National Memorial. This is the guard towers, and apparently the guards died just as often as the prisoners did.
Turn right onto Pecan Lane.
This little area was called the Star Fort. That's where the prison camp was.
Okay, so it is Robert and Chell's first time to a bus. What do you think?
Giant gas station, and we're bringing the smallest car we could come up with.
Hey, there is a Miata right there.
Yeah, it's actually lifted and has a roof rack, which is very interesting.
So video update. We are fixing the belt on the Mini because it's too loose. Right, babe? Mm-hmm. Yep.
There's a 0% chance we have the pronunciation correct, but welcome to Okmulgee National Monument. Historic site. I can't remember. National Park site.
National Historic, you're right.
So it's Okmulgee, the Native American thing. They built super cool mounds, really big ones. Lots of fun archaeological history. It's the Mississippian tribe, which eventually became the Creeks tribe. Yeah, cool stuff. The visitor center is really old too. It was built in 1934, according to that video. So we're rushed, but we'll see what we can see as fast as we can. Right, Chell?
Yeah.
This is the Earth Lodge. And it's air conditioned. Very cool. That's supposed to be a big eagle. And apparently 2 times a year during the equinoxes, the sun will go perfectly through here and light up where the chief sits. February and October. Here is the Great Mound. I can't remember the name of it. It's the big one. There's stairs to get up on top of it, which is kind of cool. From the top of the mound. And then there's Macon, Georgia over there. I don't know what they're making in Georgia, but they sure are. I believe that's Funeral Mound down there. Could be wrong. And then there used to be 3 buildings on top of this. And there's a visitor center. Chell's posing. What a beautiful model. Hey, we're in the mad rush to get back to the car. Park closes at 5, and it's 4:48. And we're a little ways away still. It's just really hot. It's a 92 with a 100-degree heat index. I wish we could have had more time here. Our little repair delay at Buc-ee's slowed us down a bit. And I assume the park closed it later than 5, not just the visitor center. But I think we did a pretty good job of actually seeing everything. And look at that, the gates to the park just closed. There's a ton of people still just walking around inside, but we made it out on the official time. Look at him.
So we passed a crack and it just keeps going. Like, not even.
Is it a road trip if we don't stop at REI? We had an idea, and we're in Atlanta, and there's a bunch of these, so hopefully it works out.
So we are done at REI and we have a new Mega Mat
Mega Mat!
for the second time.
Chell says thumbs up. Now we're away from our campsite. I am very tired, but we stopped to clear off the windshield. And yeah. How you doing, Chell?
I'm okay.
That describes it perfectly. Just got our campsite packed up on this nice lake out here in North Carolina. Yeah, about to have a good time. Made a ghetto thermostat by sticking a piece of cardboard between the fan shroud and the radiator because it wouldn't come up to temperature because it's nice and cool this morning. There's no thermostat in the car. But yeah, we're almost at Tail of the Dragon.
Oh my god. Robert's doing things in the mini.
It's pretty good at it.
Ah! Ignore my
Just stopped at the gas station, seeing if we can come up with a game plan on what to do next. Also, it does not take a lot of gas. Traveled many miles. It was the closest and easiest thing for breakfast champions here. We got the Cinnabons though, a tricky park for us because we're not really into like the paddling and things, but we'll figure something out, hopefully. All of the things that are in this river are like rapids and stuff, so they're way outside of what our comfort zone would be to even rent something. We're in the Obed National River, actually now. We're in the Lily Bluffs area, and we're gonna do the Overlook, and we might go do the Point Trail, I believe is what it's called, which is about 4 miles. So we'll see how we feel. It's got some arches and stuff, so it looks cool. It's Clear Creek. We must find the Obed still. Chell is loving all these mushrooms out here. It's the mushroom man. Look at this guy. He's just vibing out here. Here's the end of the trail. The river's down there. A little tiny bit underwhelmed by the ending, but getting here was fun, so that's all that matters.
Like my granddad's Aussie.
This is the sandstone arch. I was gonna walk right by it, and then Chell said, "Get a picture," and I was like, "Why?" Oh, that's pretty cool. Made it back to the car. That was probably the only hike we will do on this entire trip. So, you know, I hope you enjoy it as much as we did. It was actually really good. Chell, I'd like your review.
There were so many cool mushrooms and plants. It was great.
And here is a slideshow of cool mushrooms and plants as photographed by the one, the only, the Chell. she has doubts. We're at a gas station in Kentucky, by the way. Fuel stop. We're in Kentucky now. We've been in Kentucky for a while. There's Chell. Got 32 miles per gallon because I actually looked at Google Maps before and after on this one. So that's cool. I got carjacked. He's a better driver than I am, let's be real. We've made it to our destination. Robot Wars Season 4 is less promising than I thought it would be. The same size as a gator. A little bit shorter. He's all tucked away in the garage. Behind the gator. Mini update. Took it over to one of my friend's houses last night, and it decided that it didn't want to have an alternator anymore. The charge light had been flickering here and there after we replaced the fan belt, and I kind of figured that was our problem. Maybe it was a bit loose. But as it turns out, it seems like the alternator has gone bad. So what we're doing, and nice oil puddle from it, what we're doing is I ordered a new one from AutoZone of all places because they actually had it in stock. It's supposed to be here tomorrow, which is Thursday. And I'm going to pull the alternator off and have it tested to make sure that we're not chasing some sort of mystery problem. So that'll be fun. Boom. Easy as pie. Now we just need to go get that guy tested as a sanity check and make sure that we're not replacing a good part and not chasing another issue down. And if it's bad, then we just got to wait 2 days for our new alternator to come in. It's Thursday morning. AutoZone came in clutch with the alternator that they actually stocked for some reason, but not in any stores, so I had to 2-day ship it, which was fine because it was $5 for it. Since our last mini update, I have removed all of the wiring and the entire aftermarket stereo that was in the car. So see attached photo for that. And then I removed a couple other little questionable wires that were floating around here and there. I've got some more to get rid of at some point. Trying to simplify and clean this thing up as much as I possibly can. I don't need a radio or anything. I use my headphones while we drive. So yeah, mini restoration project basically. There will be updates in future videos, don't worry. New alternator is installed. Had to modify this piece. It was poking out the other direction, and then the screw on the bottom, the old screw wouldn't work, so that one's the only metric bolt on the entire car now, but start it up and see how it goes. Pretty good. For a little bit, we have found that the, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on video, but the shaft in the alternator is bent. So, ordered another new one. It's supposed to be here tomorrow, but I don't know, that sucks. I had a quick journey to Uber's because Chell wants some okra. Look how excited she is. FedEx warehouse because they missed our house here on the delivery. We got our package. We got our package here, and hopefully this alternates harder than the other alternator. 6:30 on Saturday. I was supposed to leave at 4, but the phone didn't go off, so that was cool. So I guess we got an extra 2 hours of sleep, which isn't bad. 2 hours behind, which isn't good. All right, on an adventure. The aim was to leave early to avoid this bad weather. We're in Evansville, Indiana now, and we're gonna go get some breakfast. I doubt it's gonna focus, but welcome to Illinois. To the Harry Truman home in Independence, Missouri. Made it to the visitor center for Harry Truman. Maybe we can get a tour for the house. It's very hot. It's 91 degrees. Unfortunately, it looks like the tours are sold out for today, but we got the movie, and that's all that matters. It's still hot. Didn't really get to do much at the Truman thing because we couldn't go to the house, but it's okay. Chell's throwing up right now. Okay. Heck. It looks like the Mini is retiring. The CV joint's broken in there, so we're trying to figure out exactly what to do about that. Thankfully, Chell has a friend here, so we're on our way to their house. It's 40 minutes, so hopefully we can coax the car 40 minutes down the road without any real issues, but who knows.
Thanks, Hosa. Look.
It's our future.
It might be our future.
It's even a V6 like this.
Oh my
That
god.
one's an executive though.
Oh, they're bougie. This is my lovely friend Kelsey. Hello. I know her through Hosa, and thank goodness for her and her family for letting us stay at their home. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
We got small boy loaded up on the big trailer. Our first trailer didn't work out. We had to go back and get a second trailer, so that was fun. We were so far delayed. It is like 11 o'clock, and we have a 16-hour drive, so let's go. We got only a 9.6.
Whoa.
Made it to Iowa. Very excited. We're in Nebraska.
I missed the video.
That's okay. I surprised her with it.
Yeah. But we're in Nebraska.
First fuel stop, 12.9 miles per gallon on that one apparently. Next fuel stop, 11.9 miles per gallon, still in Nebraska. Still in Nebraska, 10.5 miles per gallon on this tank.
Wyoming.
First gas stop in Wyoming, very expensive, but it is what it is. It's the last gas station for 60 miles and we have 50 miles of range. Made it to Rollins. Short one on this. Gas is cheaper here, which is nice, but we're grabbing some Pizza Hut next because it's the only thing that's open. Just made it to Evanston. Tired.
Utah!
Yeah, buddy.
Woo!
Finally.
Finally.
He has made it home. We got him unloaded, no problem. Easy peasy. Ironically, it didn't make any of the scary sounds it was making in Kansas City whenever I drove it from the street into the driveway. But I'm sure they're still there. And that concludes the end of our video. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to drop off the U-Haul trailer and go to work. It's going to be great. Thanks for coming. All right, video after our video. All 3 cars in the garage featuring Chell. Actually way easier to do than expected. We got the Miata, plenty of room front and back. Got the Mini, he's all the way up against the wall back there pretty much. Got the little tight there. Honestly, could probably scoot it over a bit. Corvette, all of our crap in here, which I need to clean out, but plenty of room to spare. And it slots in nicely next to the Mini when the Mini's all the way up against the wall.